I don't think I formally introduced myself to you guys. My name is Alika Arisumi. I'm the founder of God's Heavenly Children. And really the purpose of this organization is to provide positive support and mentorship to all of you teenagers out there. I know that we all go through struggles in life, whether it be with relationships or alcohol, depression, drugs, whatever the case may be. We want to make ourselves available to you guys. Okay, so our focus is to reach out and help you guys overcome those struggles. Raise your hand in here if you guys have ever gotten in trouble at home with your parents. Raise your hand. Yeah, that's quite a few hands, right? A lot of people. What about at school? Have you guys ever gotten in trouble with a teacher or a principal? Never. Raise your hand. Okay, so we're all not alone, right? Well, raise your hand now if you guys have ever gotten in trouble with the law. Anybody?
Oh yeah, that's something true, though.
Well, ever since I was very young, I was always struggling with obedience. You know, I was always used to having everything that I wanted when I wanted it. Okay, I was very spoiled growing up. So that right there led me down a very destructive path, and that turned me into this very defiant, greedy, and selfish person. Okay, I have a long track record as a juvenile, but as an adult, I'm a 2-time convicted felon. Okay, I've been charged with crimes such as credit card theft, credit card fraud, forgery. The list goes on, okay? But I spent about 14 months in county jail, and then I was released on 5 years supervised probation. Okay, but then a year and a half after that, I reoffended by picking up new charges of embezzlement. So not only did I pick up new charges, but I violated my probation in doing so. So that led me to 3.5 years in prison. Okay, I ended up doing 2 of that. And fortunately for me, that was enough to change my life. I realized that that wasn't the life for me. So tonight I want to talk to you about the importance of being obedient. Okay, now, so just to be sure that we're all on the same page, obedience means the act or the practice of obeying. Okay, the Bible tells us in 1 John 2:3 that we can know we belong to the Lord if we obey His commands. Can anyone tell me what the greatest commandment in the Bible is? Anybody? Who said that? Come up here real quick. What's your name?
Trevor.
Everyone give it up for Trevor. All right, what's the greatest commandment in the Bible, Trevor?
Love your God with all your heart.
Amen. To love the Lord your God with all your heart. Thank you very much. Hey, we got a T-shirt for Tyler, or I'm sorry, Trevor. We got a T-shirt for Trevor. Go over there and get yourself a T-shirt, buddy. Okay, so Matthew 22:37 says, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and all your strength." This is the first and greatest commandment in the Bible. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Okay, in Ephesians 6:1-2, the Bible tells us, "Children, obey your parents because you belong to the Lord, for this is the right thing to do." Okay? For this is the right thing to do. We just talked about in 1 John 2:3 that we can know we belong to the Lord if we obey His commands. Okay, in Ephesians 6:1-2, it says that we should obey our parents because we belong to the Lord. Okay, and as Trevor told us, you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your strength. Okay, listen to that key word. You must love the Lord your God. It doesn't say you can or you should. It says you must. Okay, so my prayer to all of you guys is that you would really understand the importance of obedience, because you know what? God doesn't stop there. He continues. He says in Romans, okay, chapter 13, that we need to have respect for authority. Okay, so that means our government body. Okay, so that means being law-abiding citizens, correct? And you know what, guys? I wanted to say this right now. I know you guys might be going through a situation right now where you're going through a court case, you've gotten in trouble with the law, maybe you've gotten in trouble with your parents and you don't know how to deal with it. Guys, we all make mistakes, okay? We are all human, but that's the importance of knowing what you have done and learning from your mistakes. take me for instance, like I said, I'm a 2-time convicted felon as an adult. I'm a convicted felon as a juvenile as well. I've spent some time in prison, but you know what? I'm very blessed, okay, because the grace of God has transformed my life, and now I can live a better life for the glory of God. Amen?
Amen.
Okay, so I want you guys to really understand that being obedient is that important, okay? We don't listen to our parents just because we have to or just because they tell us to, but we ought to do it out of love. It should come out of love. It should come out of respect. Okay, so again, my prayer for you is that you guys really have an understanding of obedience. And if you guys have any problems, any struggles, it's not the end of the world, okay? And like I said, we're here to make ourselves available to you guys. We have our information booth right over here. So if you guys are going through anything right now, you guys need help, you guys feel like you need someone to talk to, someone to mentor you, even someone to hold you accountable, please help us to get involved with your situation. Cool?